Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Boon, starring Neal McDonough and Jason Scott Lee. I believe one of them is that dude from Sons of Anarchy. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 8 very soon. 7 is definitely up. 8 should be approved within the next 24 hours or so. I'm going to show you the cover in the Piney podcast today, so don't miss that on our other channels, Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. And also check out today's live stream about the Ukraine and the membrane. It went very well today, Joan. Joan was so nice. Sat through the entire hour and 40 minutes. You were so good. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You're not being good now, but I'll pet you. How's that? All right, so this movie's called Boon. It's another movie where dudes kill each other. The premise is, I believe that's Neal. No, that's not Neal. That's the guy from Sons of Anarchy. He's the bad guy. He's like a kingpin. For some reason, they're doing something on this woman's land, and Boon. It may not be his name, but it may be that he is. He is just. They use the term as boon, as in like, it's a boon to you. It's a good thing for you. It's a windfall. That's the other meaning of the word boon. So this is. I think this is Neal. I think he's Neal, and although the McDonough sounds like, I don't know which one is which. I probably should have looked this up in advance, but I don't like to look up things. I'll find out later. Anyhow, Boon here is an ex-hitman enforcer, probably for the mob, and he's living a peaceful life in the American Northwest when Irish McScarface comes to town and decides he's going to run this town, and he takes out his guy, and a bunch of enforcers show up, and he's going to kill them all. He's going to kill them because this woman wants her. They want her land. They need to use her land. She has a son. She's trying to save him. They beat up the son, and Boon goes in and kills everybody. And it's a one-man army. And in a race against time to protect a woman and her axe and her pile of wood. And yeah, he just kills him, man. He just kills him. And this looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. There's a great scene here towards the end, I think. It was probably in the middle of the movie. Here he outdraws this guy in the woods. Just whips it out. Bam! Shoots him in the chest. Here he is with a shotgun. I think he ends up teaming up with this guy. In the trailer, this guy goes after him. I'm going to guess he's a cop. That's my guess. He's a cop who's investigating this thing, and he teams up with I'm going to call him Boon. I think that's his name, too. I'm going to guess that's his name. And this is one of the bad guys. But this is the scene, right? I'm going to just play a little bit of it. It's a great scene where he's fanning the hammer. That's fanning the hammer, by the way, ladies and gents. But the bad guy turns to talk to the other bad guy, and watch what happens. So here he is. I'm going to kill this guy. Watch, he just walks out. Bam! That's a good scene. That's a good scene. It's neat. I like it. Is it realistic? Well, that guy turns around, you're screwed. You're screwed, but yeah, it's a good scene. So it's called Boon. It feels more like a TV show, quite frankly. It feels like you could make a TV show out of this. Maybe that's the point. But I think it's a movie. So here's the, it says movie trailer. Wrong before on that. They've been wrong before, damn it. Mercenary Nick Boon, yeah, that is his name, McDonough, yeah, okay, I got it right, is trying to atone for his life as an enforcer for a ruthless syndicate. Running from his past, Boon moves to a remote area in the Pacific Northwest where he meets a struggling widow and her son. When he finds the pair living in fear of a criminal kingpin, Flanagan, who's Jason Scott Lee then? Boon realizes the only way to protect them is to do what he does best. kill. And kill he does. And he teaches her how to kill. So this is a classic redemption narrative. It's always an ex-hitman or a guy who's got supernatural powers that kill people. So there he is. Yeah, that's McDonough. Yeah, I knew the other guy had to have an Irish name. I mean, Jason Scott Lee. I think I know who that is. I think I've seen that actor. I want to say Jason. It's not Jason Lee. It's another guy. But I think I've seen him before. I didn't see him in the trailer or recognize him. But anyhow, yeah. So it's Boon. I'm all about this. I think it would be a good TV show, but I think it's a movie. Feels like a movie. Feels like it's a little more intense in terms of the movie. And also, I don't know how long he could sustain a series like this. He would have to keep moving. Realistically, he wouldn't just stay there. But classic redemption arc, right? Ex-hitman feels bad about all the horrible things he's done. He's going to go back and now help this lady and her son, because he's deep down a good guy, but he only knows how to kill. So first act, Boone is in town. And he's kind of an unfriendly guy. He doesn't give a crap about, I don't care what you people do with your time. I don't care what you people do. The Flanagan comes in, and he's got a hat too. And he comes in and says, you're not interrupting my criminal enterprise. Well, my friend is that woman because she, I don't know, gave me an extra glass of water or something. And she seems like a nice lady, and you shouldn't kill her, and I can't let this stand. I've done too many horrible things. So he decides to protect her, because, they've gone too far, and he kills a bunch of the henchmen. Then second act, it just escalates from there. He just starts killing their guys. He tells the woman the real, you gotta learn how to shoot. You gotta learn how to use that axe. You gotta be prepared to fight to the death for your son, damn it. Because the world's a tough place, and I'm here to tell you. And he starts killing these guys, and one by one they start dropping dead because he's smarter and he's ruthless. And finally, in the third act, it's the final confrontation, probably between him and Flanagan, although he has the hat. So does Flanagan get killed early on? Does Flanagan get killed early on and he takes the hat, or is that later in the movie when he takes Flanagan's hat? I would be surprised if it wasn't down to just him and Flanagan towards the end. There's also the black guy who I'm going to guess is a cop or a federal agent. He's after Flanagan, or maybe after him, tries to arrest him. Boone knocks him out, takes his gun. He's trying to arrest him, but later they team up because Flanagan's much worse than Boone. And he's like, I still got to take you in. And he goes, I know. And then they team up for the big finale at the end. And then at the end, he either lets him go, or Boone gets killed, sacrificing himself and redeeming himself, or he escapes, or the black guy says, well, you're a bad man, but I'm going to look the other way while you walk away, and blah, blah, blah. So it's all classic stuff. All classic stuff. I like this scene, too, where he outdraws the guy. He has the hat on for quite a bit, so I think he has his own hat. I don't know. I don't know why I'm obsessed about the hat, but there you have it. This scene, though, this makes it for me. Him coming out and just stabbing this dude, that's a good scene. I wonder if that's Jason Scott Lee. He already, I don't know, beat him up or laid a trap like Home Alone. So this guy knows something about him. He gives information to Flanagan. So, yeah, I'm all about this. This looks like a good movie. Here he is knocking out that black dude. Here's this guy. Well, no one can hear your screams. Right? So he's that guy in the movie. So you're happy when he gets killed. I mean, it looks rock solid to me. It looks rock solid. I wish there were some creds. Other than the actors. So I'm not sure when this comes out, but saying official trailer 2002, so you got to figure within the next 2 months. This looks like it could be in a movie theater, probably direct to video. You know, you got TV stars, essentially. Both these guys, Neal is a TV star, too. Can't think of the show he's been in, but I know I've seen him like a million times. Definitely Flanagan's Sons of Anarchy. And with that scar on his face, I guess he gets typecast as a villain in a lot of these roles. But, yeah. He's not in it that much. Well, he's kind of in the trailer. Here they are confronting each other. No, they both got hats. Okay. So, no, he doesn't take the hat from Flanagan. What's the deal with the hats, though? It seems very retro. Seems very retro without being retro, but I don't know. It's different, I guess. Guys with hats killing each other. What is it symbolic of, though? That they're both gangsters, perhaps? Some symbology there. And his hat is slightly different. Boon's is more fedora style. His is more of like, its brim is up more, so maybe he's more of a pork pie guy? Is that what they call it? Pork pie hat? Wonder what the hats represent. Probably nothing. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Bitchute, Odysee, and Rumble for our more bass takes, and we'll see you next time.